Good morning, John Augustine back again. Year 2004. Couple of little events now coming to the end of the events here. In the 18th of December, week before Christmas Day, 18th to the 12th, 18th of December 2004, President Mary McAleese convened a Council of State. This is to consider things, to discuss Mary Hannigan, is it? Health Bill. Mary Hannafin, I think. Health Bill. There must have been something in it that was, it doesn't say it here, but there must have been something in it that needed state approval. By goodness, they've done things since that they should have never done, but it wasn't, and we didn't have a strong Catholic as president to discuss what was inflicted on people, the killing of the innocent, abortion. Now, so that was a big event. And then on the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, celebrations here, there, and yonder. Bertie Ahern, the Taoiseach stroke Prime Minister, pledged 10 million euros, I think. Could have been pounds, so you never know when that's how euro come in. 10 million humanitarian aid to the people affected by the tsunami, this big wave that come in, and a lot of people were killed, including 4 Irish people. They were just there, probably on holidays, probably having a swim. And this wave, that there was a lot of people killed in South and Southern Asia. So that was a good, proportionally, we must have sent donations more than anybody else, proportionally having regard for the population. We didn't have as many people from other jurisdictions at that stage, as far as I know. We have a lot now, of course, maybe too many. So there we are. That's the 2004. That's the events now, and so we move on. Arts and literature. It nourishes the upstairs department. Knowledge, art, pictures. Say nice holy pictures. I have one. I have a couple of nice holy ones that were done by various artists. They were great. Now, on the 4th of March, a historic novel was published by a fellow called Edward Wilberforce. You don't know too many Wilberforces in the ordinary course of events, and he was published, and it was about the Dublin Fond du Lacs, a historic novel about Dublin, and I suppose there was difficulties in Dublin. There was a lot of deaths from TB and smallpox and everything. These tenements. Well, of course, they were gone at that stage because we had our freedom. And then on the 27th of August, we're jumping here, a film was released about Adam and Paul. And then on the 14th of October 2004, the Lewis Glucksmann Gallery in University College, Cork, designed by O'Donnell and Toomey. It was opened by President Mary McAleese. That was obviously a good. This fella Glucksmann must have been donated a great deal of valuable stuff to Cork University. And Cecilia Ahern, a daughter of Bertie Ahern, Taoiseach stroke Prime Minister, a very nice girl. I've heard her being interviewed a few times on the television. I thought she was very nice, not a bit, whatever you call it, aggressive or anything like that. Charming would be the word. Her first novel was released and it was entitled P.S. I Love You. And it was very successful. And then Rita Ahern, H.E.R. Henry, first novel, the Dublin set detective fiction, Victims Circle, was published. She wrote kind of a novel, like a novel that would be about a detective. We call him, what could you call him? Detective Mr. Solving Problems, finding the guilty party. So that was a detective. But Colm Tóibín's novel, The Master, was published. The only master I know is Jesus. I don't know what master he was writing about. But there we are. That's the arts and literature and the two little events that I mentioned. So that's the end of that. I'll be doing on 2004 the sport and that class of stuff. And of course, that's Lord of Mercy and the Ball. Bye now.